Hey everybody, this is Carrie Painton, and I wanted to make just a really quick presentation because I saw a lot of comments in the group about how all this information is so confusing and it's really overwhelming, and I don't want it to be. So I'm definitely a visual learner, so I figured I would make a few visuals to show everybody, and I hope this benefits you guys. So here we go. Perfectly Posh relaunch. What is Perfectly Posh? If you're here in this group, you probably know what Perfectly Posh is already. I did create this so you could share some of these pictures with your teammates or your potential customers. So we're going to go ahead and skip that and jump right into which Posh path will you take. So on relaunch day, April 1st, 2024, you will find yourself standing before two paths. Which one will you choose? You can choose to become an advocate or to become a customer. As you know, becoming an advocate, you love these products, you love the business, you already know if you're here, that's what you want to be. Your customers, they have the opportunity at this point to choose. Do they want to stay a customer? Do they want to become an advocate? If you choose to stay a customer, or even if you're a new customer, you're going to want to know about the Posh Perks program. This is a great way to not only get some of your products that you like for free, but you also know that when you're purchasing products, you are earning those perk points, which is basically like cash back for Posh. And then as a customer, you're also supporting your favorite Posh advocate, you're supporting a small business, you're supporting women, and really it's just a win win. If you become an advocate, you will be able to join Perfectly Posh as an advocate on April 1st, 2024. As of right now, we know it's free to join and there are no monthly fees. However, fine print, you do have to have $100 in sales in a 12-month calendar year to remain an active advocate. There are so many cool perks to becoming an advocate versus just being a customer. At the very beginning, when you sign up, you're going to receive a 50% off coupon. There's no limit to how little or big an order this can be for that 50% coupon, so you need to use it wisely. You can choose your own starter bundle, you can pick your own products, and you get that 50% off at checkout. You also get to earn perks on every single order, which is just the cherry on top. And two cherries on top, you earn commission off of every order. So there won't be any discounts for advocates. However, you do earn commission on your own orders. Also, as an advocate, you have the potential to earn commissions team, on your team sales if you choose to grow a team and add advocates under you. As if all of that wasn't cool enough, and the fact that Posh is coming back, but there's also going to be an incentive trip announced on April 1st. I went on a couple of trips with Posh, and I can tell you 100% you don't want to miss this. It's amazing. We don't know where it is yet, but Andrew did hint that you do not need a passport for this incentive trip. That doesn't mean you may not need one for one in the future. So, if we don't need a passport, what is your guess for the destination of this year's trip? Go ahead and put it on your calendar, put a little goal, put a little star. August 8th, you're going to want to be there. So make sure you have that on your calendar and go ahead and manifest it that you will be on this trip. What other kinds of Posh events will there be? As we know, Andrew is traveling the country currently, meeting with potential advocates on the Posh Relaunch Tour. He's already went to a couple of cities. He has a few more of this 12-city round, and then there will also be 12 more cities in April and May. We also have convention or Uncon, which is our Posh convention, scheduled for September, and he said a date would be announced probably in April after the lunch. Moving on to the pay plan, I'm not going to get into this because this could be a whole training as is. And I'm sure that once you get established with an upline and a team and Posh launches, there will be plenty of trainings on how pay plans work. What I think is totally cool compared to how the old Posh pay plan used to be is that your commission is based on your lifetime sales. This is a game changer. We are breaking the norm of we have to grind till the end of the month and make these monthly minimums, monthly sales. It's the first, it's the 31st. That's all done. This is a lifetime sales. You work to raise your personal commission rate. And then on top of that, if you foster a team, you grow a team, you teach people under you how to be amazing advocates as well, then you'll also be paid on a mentor bonus and potentially a pool bonus, which is totally awesome. Moving on, something that's super duper important, especially in this technology age, is branding and social media. These are just some of my tips that I've used in the past with direct sale companies as well as small business companies that I have owned is decide on your brand. Do you want to be Posh by your name? Do you want to have a unique name? Do you want to have a unique logo? Do you just want to be known as the Posh Girl? It's time to decide on your Posh brand. Brand yourself because that is what people are going to be attracted to. That's what they're going, yes, they love the products, but they're going to come back because they love you. So go ahead and establish your brand, claim all your social media handles, make your logo, whether that means popping it up in Canva and just seeing what comes up, or you can also utilize websites like Fiverr and pay $5, $10, $15 for somebody to help make you a logo if graphics are not your thing. Create a Facebook group, whether that be a group, a page, we'll get to that in just a minute. And the trick to staying online and making sales and connections online is just being consistent. You have to post consistently. You have to be on consistently. That doesn't mean all the time. It's not going to run your life, but you do need to be consistent and you do need to interact with your customers. And then if you do decide to grow a team, to interact with your teammates and support them daily. Another cool tip is creating an interest form right now before we launch, before we have a website to send people to, creating an interest form on either Google Forms or JotForm. This is a really cool place to start out where you can get people's information and kind of what they're interested in, whether they just want to try samples, whether they know they love the products and they want to purchase, or they already know that they want to become an advocate on your team. You can go ahead and collect that information. So on April 1st, you can hit the ground running. Next, how to set up your social media. Not everybody is a social media guru, and that's totally fine. It just depends on your level of how you want to do things. Here's a few different ways to stay connected with your customers and potential teammates. Have to figure out what you're comfortable with and what you want to set up. So, Facebook, I would say that there's some there's some wiggle room on if you want to have a Facebook group versus a Facebook business page. I think back in the day, the groups were pushed a lot more by Facebook, but with the algorithm how they are now, I think a business page is kind of the way to go. Or you can do both. You can post in your group and then share it to your business page, or vice versa. TikTok, as we all know, TikTok wasn't around at the beginning of Posh last time. It's here now. It has the potential to give you the biggest reach possible, probably out of most of these social media options. You do have to stay consistent and active with it, though, to continue to reach your audience. Instagram, I've never been a big Instagram girl. However, I know it has the potential for a huge reach if you can consistently post a lot of pictures, a lot of product reviews. It would be an awesome, awesome way to reach new customers and a whole new generation, really. And then last but not least, as we all know, not too long ago, Facebook went down for a little bit and most of us thought we got hacked and everything was gone. As we know in this technological world is that we need a mailing list. We need a way to contact our customers that are not on our friends list somewhere that we can contact them and connect with them in an old fashioned way. If for some reason Facebook goes down, TikTok goes down, Instagram goes down, how are you going to contact those 10,000 followers if you don't have their emails? So there's a lot of different ways to establish a mailing list, but that would be one that I would definitely, especially with the sales that come out with Posh and all the different opportunities that we have to reach out, I think a mailing list would be great. Also, just a little tip, if you create multiple social media accounts, say you make Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, etc., try to keep a consistent username so that people can find you on all your different platforms. Also, when we do on April 1st, when we do get our personalized URLs from Perfectly Posh, then you will want to forward all of these social medias to your personalized link. And here's just a few social media ideas for getting customers excited as you are going ahead and jumping in and trying to get some interest. Making a relaunch announcement post, which I'm sure most of you already have. Schedule a countdown number post until the days of the relaunch. We're getting close. Prep and post a few of your personal product reviews. I think that that's one of the best ways to show people what Posh is just showing them the products, showing them that you love them, and getting them in front of the people. Remind your customers about how awesome the perks program is and how they can earn free products. And then plan, schedule, and hype up your relaunch party, whether that be online, whether that be in person. You have a lot of wiggle room, and I'm sure more and more options will come the closer to launch and after launch, and once we see what we're going to have to offer. And then, of course, ask your previous customers, the ones who already know they love Posh, what their favorite product was, and maybe even have them do a review for you. Of course, this is just my little disclaimer page. I am just a future advocate. I have no ties to Perfectly Posh, like as the home office, as the company. This wasn't produced by Andrew. That's all my disclaimers. This is just me trying to be helpful, putting out some of the information in one small place that you can listen to, try and get it all together. And then over here on the left are all the official update pages. So the very top one is the update page where Andrew updates it once a day. The Posh FAQ page is a much information that you need to read every day. He's updating it all the time. And then, of course, I'm posting this video in the Facebook group, the Relaunch Tour group. So you already know this one. And then, of course, you can go to perfectlyposh.com and sign up from emails from Posh. So when the applicate or the email goes out to sign up to be an advocate on April 1st, you will get those emails. So, are you ready? Get set, let's go. These are my social media handles just to show you guys kind of an example. And then if you want to connect with me on any way, I'm super excited to be back in Posh with all of you guys and to work with you guys. And I am just so excited. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. And thank you so much for listening.